again, it's Miss Anne Marie. I know it's been a while, my apologies. Summer is winning and enjoying being out in the sun. So today we're going to talk a little bit about playing games. This is something that I did while I was working as a therapist, but this is also something that I do with my family. Doodle dice is one of my absolute very favorite games and a favorite for my family as well. And so some of the challenges that families can find is that a child wants to participate in a game with older siblings, but learning how to play games can be hard, or even being able to participate in that game can be a challenge. And so I wanted to take a simple game like Doodle dice and work through how you can work a child up to be able to participate in game night with your family, or even to work on educational things. So, and my apologies because these dice are definitely nice and loud. You don't always have to play a game how the directions are. Think about how the child wants to play and play that game. I wouldn't recommend just allowing them to have this and play, because they're not going to play with it in a way that we want in order for them to learn. And so there are certain toys that I would say have them do it on their own. But something like this that's a little bit more structured, I would certainly have this be a special thing that you do with family. So one thing I'll show you are the dice in and of themselves. So there's a shape on each die. Unfortunately with this game, there isn't really a learning opportunity here, just because it is kind of not a real shape. Now you can call it fun things. You could call it a wee if you're working on certain sounds, you know, a circle, you can do a squiggle, you can do a turn, you can call this guy eyeballs, there's, I think, and then there's a straight line as well. Whoops, there he is. So those are the die. Now, how you typically play the game is you would take all of these, you would roll them, and then try to match them up with the pictures. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna work with a young kiddo. And so I might put these die out here like this. And with this game, the best part about it is that it's color coded. And so each color has a certain amount of die that you're gonna wanna match to. Kind of makes it fun, but also makes it so that you can make it a little bit easier for our friends who this might be a little bit harder. So our orange is gonna be our 1. So if I have a friend who's just learning how to play a game, I might say, okay, here's orange. Can you find the squiggle? And they're gonna look here and they're gonna find a squiggle, and they're gonna try to see that. And you could have them do a bunch of oranges just to get them used to, I did a squiggle, yay! And then they're learning how to play the game. Now the next one goes up to 2. Oh, this one is pink. So you could work, we've got a squiggle, and it's nice because they're about the same size, so you can actually put them on it, and an eyeball, okay? So you can do it like that, where you move them up. This one goes to, to 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then 6. So what you could do if you're playing with a child and it's new is only have pink and orange in the deck. So the pink and the orange are just, the easiest ones, the first 2. And then whoever gets the most matches is the winner. You can also put them out. So you could put out a few different ones and say, which one do you want to do? So we know that we're working on the pinks. So, okay, which one do you want? Now they all have a name. So this one is called Lollipop. So you could theoretically work on this, but then they can choose, okay, which one do you want to make this time? Okay, you want to make a cherry. Okay, how do you make that cherry? A circle and a squiggle. Good job. So you can do it like that. You can do kind of some orange and pinks, because, you know, when they're younger, they may need more of that visual piece out there. So giving them a choice is gonna help kiddos feel a little bit more engaged in a game. When they have choice, then it feels like they get to be a part of it, you know? So you could do something like this, okay? And you could say, pick a pink card or pick an orange card. So you can work on colors, you can use the name of it, and then you can work on just matching those shapes. If you get to a point, you could start even having them roll the dice. So you can put all 6 in here. Okay, do you have a circle? Oh, no squiggle, let's roll again. So those are just some ways that you can get kiddos used to playing games and being able to participate in a family game night or even work on some educational pieces just one-on-one. So again, all of these pieces, all of this information is based on just helping parents, grandparents, whomever, work on some educational cognitive things, but this is not in replacement of therapy. So if you have any concerns about your child's development, highly recommend you reach out to your pediatrician or your school system. Thanks so much. Please make sure you like the page, subscribe to the page, and let me know if there's anything else you want me to talk about. Have a great day. Bye.